Hi, I'm Doug Wallman, and I'm here to do another unboxing today of this, and I can't guarantee I'll pronounce this right. In fact, I probably won't. AISITIN, that's AISITIN. AISITIN 5.5 watt LED solar fountain pump. Let's try it again. AISITIN 5.5 watt LED solar fountain pump with colorful lights and 3000 milliamp battery. It's a 2023 upgrade. So it's a bird bath fountain with multiple nozzles. I think that's around $35.99 on Amazon. In case you're not interested in that, I am using a Zoom H1N, so it's a handy little mic. I got it probably more than a year ago, and I haven't really been using it, so I thought I'd put it to use and give it a shot. So I think someone's got an air compressor going over there. There we go. Solar fountain pump, AISITIN with rotating nozzle. Looks pretty nifty. Because I'm struggling to see what I'm recording. I can see it a little bit. It's so bright out. So this should work. As soon as I say that, that cloud comes in. That's okay. So yeah, those nozzles were in there, adapters, instruction manual. I have a fountain up there. That was the previous review. It's on a camera's on a tripod, so I'm not just gonna instantly move it up. So it's kind of up on the deck, mounted a little higher than the railing. This one, I don't know if I'll just replace it. It looks like it could fit in there. Oh, it's already ready to go, really. I think we could just dump it in the water. Well, without any further ado, maybe we'll do that. I have this for right now. When this happens, is there do we have to peel off a protective layer? I think so. I was thinking you'd have to do that. Maybe there isn't. It does kind of look like there is, but if there is, I'll have to remove it later because I don't see it. Here we go. Let's do it. All right. So I noticed the dry well doesn't allow it to work when it's dry, so that's good. But in my opinion, it wasn't really dry, but apparently it was, because when I added a little bit more water, then it worked. So I emptied the water, so I'm going to refill it, so we can kind of show it like it was first moment or something. And I don't have any attachments on there yet. So this basin is going to barely be big enough, probably. It might work. I'm afraid to. What's going to happen if I put these on over here? It's like, oh, I'll try one. This one doesn't look like it'd be too bad. Fingers crossed. All right, I did find one attachment. Try that one. Okay, so I don't think I want that one on there. It's gonna just get everywhere. Oh, we know that one works. Take it off, I guess. That's pretty cool. Okay. I might put it somewhere else and see if it'll work in that smaller basin up there. I don't know if it will. So I did put it up there. And it looks like it's a big enough basin for right now. And if it does run too low, it'll shut off anyway. And this other one is actually in a bigger basin. The smaller one's in a bigger basin. Yeah, some of that's gonna, depends on the wind, it's gonna run dry. Well, I'll figure that out, see what works for me. I don't know if we want to mount this up there again with some other method or what we want to do. So I mounted it on top here of my deck. That tiny basin actually belongs to that one. So I put the smaller one in the bigger basin, but this was permanently mounted up here. And it seems big enough. Did I mention there's the retractable arms, although it's probably not moving too much of anywhere. That'll help keep it centered if it was in a bigger basin. But you can see them extended out there. So the wind will probably help that water get out of there, but we'll see how it works. It's kind of fun. Since it has a dry well stop, when it gets, or dry pump stop, it'll stop if it gets too low on water, so we're not in any trouble there. Test 1, 2. Alright, I'm back. Kind of set up a different way. I removed the Zoom H1N. I do like it, but it's a little difficult to work with in this particular scenario. So now I'm just using a lavalier microphone. Voiceover here, I also put the slightly bigger basin on top of the smaller basin. Looks like it has to be pretty steady. So there's one nozzle that's just going to go all over the place. This is the rotating one. I may have shown some of these before. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit the video. It's not weak, it's just we need more water. It has to be pretty level. It is actually kind of weak now, but it has a battery. So yeah, the sun is obscured. It seems to be more sensitive about dry well conditions and being level and stuff like that from my casual observation. That one's pretty neat. As long as it wouldn't go over the edge, I think that one's pretty neat. These are a bugger to get off. Oh no, they're not. You just twist them. Don't break stuff. So you just twist. Now that I understand this better, I can probably get through it. Hope I didn't break something already. I might want to keep that one, because it might not sprinkle as much over the edge, borrowing the wind. Turn. There's that. That was pretty nice too. This one's going to shoot, well, that's too big for this one. It must belong to a different class of adapter. I don't claim to totally understand this yet. That seems a lot like the other one I just put on. There's going to be some that are kind of similar. Oh, yeah, that one we don't want really. I think that's it for those kind of heads. I could be wrong, but I think that's it. Of course, if you did the adapter thing without that wouldn't make any sense. But putting some of these away so they don't get lost or the wind doesn't blow them away. So now I think I gotta take this one out. I think this fits in there directly. There's that one. So what's this one do by itself? Nothing. That's not meant to be there without this. I think there's heads that go on there though, but like that one's not working. Is that back to this kind? Maybe they just have two of these. Yeah, that's back to this kind, and I'm pretty sure I already have one like that. Just to prove my point, let's dig them out. Well, very similar. One's a little taller. Well, that's because I have the adapter on. So there's two of those. Just make sure the wind doesn't blow my adapters away. Cool. That might be pretty conservative. Like maybe I do need something like that. I think that's just by itself. Just like that. I'm sort of trying to figure out where one like this goes. What it goes on to. I don't see it. Or I'm missing something. Or lost it. Okay, so that goes on this one. Is this a double head? So I have to remove this. Oh, well, no, something isn't right here. Okay. I don't know, just keep fitting stuff together till it works. But I don't know if I have that right, because what's this other one there for on the bottom part? I don't know. But it fits on there is all I know. Lucky for me, that didn't fall off the deck. What just dropped. That'd be hard to find if it did. I think it's more like that without this thing coupled underneath it, but I'm not even sure. I think I'm sure, because yeah, the next one would be very similar, but it's got a bigger hole in the center. Are we still recording? Yep. It's pretty easy to get lost in all these attachments, quite honestly. There's another one. So we'll have to take a look tonight and see how it does. It does charge the battery during the day, so it should run at night. Plus, in addition to that, there's some LEDs. Whoa! I could have missed one, but I think there's just one more. Yeah, I think I would leave that on there, rotate that, and then put this other one on there. Twist and shout. There we go. I don't know, those are very similar. I tried to set aside the one I liked the most, but it's already who knows where. May not have got every last one. Like, what's this one? I don't know. They're all going to be very similar at some point. Well, thanks for watching. I think I might experiment a little bit off camera, see what I like. Yeah, I think we're settling for this one. So there you go. So I'm back here at night. It does have the LED function. It activates. Very nice. It's more lit up here than it looks on the camera. I just set the ISO and everything so it looks this way. It's probably closer to not that. Probably something more like, well, maybe it wasn't too far off. The shutter speed is going to be pretty hard for me to dial in. It looks kind of wonky on there. I wouldn't know how to change that. That's not too bad, actually. That looks pretty good right there. So I opted to put on the rotating nozzle for this video, but I think most of the time I would have that fountain looking one. So those are my two favorite ones. The fountain looking one that goes up but not up too high. Yeah, that's this one. which I didn't focus on it, but I'm a little annoyed by the lights that automatically go on around here, but I guess they don't want me to trip and fall, so that's alright. So I did lower it so I could enjoy it from a lower angle. Otherwise the other one's empty right now. We'll get all this figured out. I got so much going on here. Hummingbird, feeder. Got that one. That, which is empty right now. I could put the other fountain back in there, but that one doesn't operate at night, so this is pretty new to me. And I got all these plants. Well, it's not that lit up. There we go. Well, that's what she looks like at night. Be a little nicer if we didn't have this light to my right. But that's what we got. I got all my extra nozzles in there at the moment. That actually attracted a hummingbird today. I'm not going to try to remember what that's called. So then I got some more just today. That one you're seeing over here. So I set up my hummingbird stuff, and the very same day I seen a hummingbird for the first time. So that's pretty amazing. So that's the extra plant I got today. So I thought, well, as long as it's actually... See, I got this small one first. As long as it's actually working, I got another plant much larger. I think I actually paid less for the larger plant. They gave me a deal. That shutter speed makes it look kind of wonky. That's awesome though. Well, now it looks a little more realistic, I think. I'd say as far as how the LEDs look, how bright they are, that would be it. Although, in general, it is more lit up. But to make the LEDs stand out, they stand out about to that level. Maybe more like that. I'm going to maybe switch to my other favorite head real quick. Oh. So that's the other one. That's going to make a little more noise, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, I do enjoy this. It's pretty cool. Very nice. Always changing the settings, trying to dial it in just right, you know. But yeah, that's about right. Well, thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. I know I went on for a while, just trying to do the best I can. But like I said, if you do get this, and if you're confused by how nozzles go together, don't take them apart necessarily, but I was able to figure it out again. I knew it had to spin, that other one. So I found, out of all these different attachments, I think I found my two favorite, but if I went back and explored some more, I'd probably find another favorite. So I'd say this setting here on the camera represents it pretty well. I mean, it's a little darker, but then I like to be able to see the LEDs and not overexposed for that, so that's pretty close. Well, peace out. Probably should end the video sometime. Alright, thanks for watching. Forgot to say I really appreciate the fact that this works at night. I'm guessing it's only going to work like 4 hours, but I could be wrong. I'm probably not going to get up at 2 in the morning to figure it out. Well, honestly, I'll probably be up sometime in the night, and I'll probably will look. I'll put my mic up there.